Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be playing. Two things are going to happen today. We're going to be playing the week run for Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Fire Red. I've already got my team up to level 20, so I can face the gym. And after at 6 o'clock, we'll switch to building Shiny Gundam. Either 6 or 5, I don't know which anymore. We'll see how it goes. Let's get into it. Hope everyone's had a nice day already. A nice day so far. And welcome in. We are going to be doing more Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green today. As well as after that, we're going to try and get to St. Anne. And then we'll build Shiny Gundam. Now let's go. We're going to face every one of these. Magnum. I'm also trying to make certain that the music and everything is all linked, synced and everything. Hey, Lost. Welcome in. I'm gonna try an 8-hour stream today. For 4 hours this, and for another 4 hours Wing Gundam. Shiny Gundam build. And we're doing the week run. How's your day been so far? Okay, that's just sad. Gyarados just too OP. Yep. On a scale of... I'd say a nice 9. Because honestly, one of them I actually would have liked to have gotten myself. That unique coded Epion. Yeah, it was pretty good. I also have some Pokemon named Soundlerts and others set up for the for this entire mess. And I noticed no one's used them. And it's funny. I am not surprised. I am not surprised. Ah, you're waiting on your food? Okay. I hope to actually just use Gyarados through this whole thing. Let's go heal up first. This is gonna be hilarious if this is a one Pokemon run. Like it originally was when I was trying to do it with Brock. bug whooped it. That's still funny to me. A bug whooped rock. That shouldn't have occurred that easily. Let's see how much damage we're gonna get. Oh boy. Intimidate! You gotta be kidding me. I was joking when I said I'm expecting this to be a one-hit KO fight. I was honestly joking when I said this. Okay, this is... I was expecting to be harder. I truly did. Okay, Gyarados is broken. In the game. Ad break in 20 minutes. I honestly was expecting this to take longer. I really don't know how to explain this, but what the freak? Okay, a week run, this is not normal. Also, I got the bike. Alright, now we're going to the St. Anne. Looks like we're going to St. Anne, then face, Surge afterwards. That was so anticlimactic, I did not expect that. I was expecting to have to switch to Bounty. Well, that's gonna stink. Alright. It's gonna be fun building the... Oh yeah, I built it, it's definitely good. But seriously though, Lost, what did you think about the anticlimactic of that fight? I was expecting a little more difficulty. I didn't expect a sweep. I'm looking through... That's right, I gotta face all these kids here. And that Exia is definitely gonna be fun. Poison Sting. Poison. Bring Kurtos with Intimidate. The ability to Intimidate and the hidden ability Moxie. That was insane. I know! I did not expect that! This is supposed to be a weak run! I was supposed to have difficulty! I was using a Pokemon that should have been giving me a hard time! But then again, I have boiled Misty before with just a fire type. Now I'm trying to remember where the bed is. Nope. Nope. Ah, blast! Well, that's a normal reaction you're supposed to have for anyone that barges in. What is with everyone in the Nidorans? I'm betting it. Gyarados is gonna fall. Yep. Luckily, I'm not on a Nuzlocke. I'm on a weak run. Where it's only in the gyms that I'm to not try to do good stuff. I have to choose to do stupid a lot. Oh, you're gonna double kick me? Oh, I'm level 20. Little lassie. And the reason I'm not gonna, until after Lieutenant Surge, I'm not gonna Moonstone this guy. Because he's got ground type moves. Crap. Okay, I'm going. If I remember correctly, even if I don't have to leave here, it doesn't leave until after a certain mechanism is given. Certain pin is pulled. And I honestly hope everyone's having a nice day. There'll be no stream tomorrow, but there will be one on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing more more week one. Let me show you all the mons I caught. I captured another Sparrow to trade that. I got this. Everyone knows about these guys, these three. And then these guys. These two. I caught that one, and that one in Mount Moon. From Zubat down, we're all off stream. Alright. And let's go. Oh, my aching skull. We do have a lurker. Emote coming. As well as there's a I'm gonna have to link something to another thing so that I can make sure that when y'all achieve that, oh, just popped my shoulder. The lurk, use the lurk, redeem. There's an alert that'll show up. Well, let's get. What? I need to get Gyarados a long range move. Mm-hmm. Do I have an antidote? No, I do not. Okay, Brick Braid is definitely good. I'm starting to think that this was Luker's actual first appearance, but not his. What happened to the rest bed? Nope. Oh well. They stopped doing it, they stopped doing it. I'm not surprising. I'm not surprised, one dang bit. Honestly, showing this as a different location in Pokemon Pocopia kind of shows the terrain of the place better. I just hope they would actually give us a 3D version of this. Not the one from the let-go. I mean, the actual upgraded 3D Kanto and everything. But you can choose to switch between both variants. Alright. Let's go underneath. Super potion. hyper potion. I know I was gonna get attacked by one of them. Horsey! Bubble don't do jack. I'm gonna check something. Alright. Alright, Wow. Alright, here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, similar to the way that St. Anne's was shown in... And let's go. I don't have an item finder. That's annoying. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Pikachu. Let's go, little lady. It's time for you to destroy with your thunder shock. That's why I really wasn't using Pikachu that much. Can't move, can you? Huh. Let's see how much I can do. Yes, Spankin, I don't care. Ah! How is it that you did not attack me when you first saw me walk into your room? Come inside, break! Yep, knew it. I like. I'm not finishing that sentence. What is with all these sailors and their horsies? That's just too sad. Hmm. Let's go. Hey, Dynamite! Welcome in. I'm doing a week run. You missed me using Gyarados to whoop Misty. I've even done, I used a Butterfree to whoop Rock. There's a difference between what Nuzlocke and a weak run. A weak run, you can get your Pokemon knocked out. You don't lose anything. It's just you have to keep. You cannot go over. Yes, I beat Brock. I beat Brock with. Hold on. I beat Brock with this. With this one. With just confusion. Yes, I beat Brock with just confusion. I straightened it, dude. I'm not joking. It was hilarious. Dang it, I wanted that ball. And 1 minute ads. And honestly, this ain't the weirdest thing I've done. I've actually done it to where I beat an opposing gym with with what the Pokemon was strong against. I remember one time I actually boiled Misty's Pokemon with an Arcanine, just using extreme speed. Like right now, I'm actually gonna beat a Staryu with the Pokemon that's weak. And honestly, I have no problem pulling these things. Rapid Spin, not going to do much damage. Metal Claw. And Scratch again. Recovery, already knew that was coming. I know you're going to use Hardening. Water Gun, knew that was coming. Rapid Spin, Knockout. Bounty, not going to be surprised. Yep, knew it was going to be Rapid Spin to knock out Bounty, but I have no problem with that. Bounty did what he was supposed to do. Recovery, I knew that was coming. Yeah, you're gonna keep recovering until I use up all my stuff. Then I'm gonna use poison to my advantage. Rapid spin, come and hit me. Not gonna do much of anything. Poisoned! Point. I literally got scared when Charmander got low. Watching. Oh yeah, I was scared too. I am not surprised. Now, double kick. Water gun's not gonna do anything because it's just pure poison. Oh! I'm doing a long stream today. Rapid spin, not gonna do much of any damage. The poison damage is gonna do knockout. There we go. I cannot wait to watch her build the Go and Marry, which I've done already, and it was fun. I'm just wondering which one of the wait a minute. I got theirs. Which one of the wanted posters she's gonna get? Oh yeah, not gonna bother. Guess the rules bring out others in chat. Streamers in chat. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Here, I have no problem with it. You can there's just certain code words, like Hellhound, I know who you're talking about, or Cat, I know who you're talking about. It's just code names that I have no problem with. It's not really, it's just code words, like you telling me about the certain Hellhound I have no problem with. If you're talking about the glitch streamer, you have to be more precise with who you're talking about. Ah, you saw it on Crow server. Nice, thanks. Oh. Also, I believe that it's the one where I knocked Brock's Onyx out with my with Butterfree. I know I clipped it, and it's on my shorts too. Most of the time I'm building Gunpla on stream. And the reason I'm not really playing Pokopia on stream anymore is because honestly that's now my chill game. There's no reason for me to play it if I'm just going to be messing around and just having fun. I've also gotten so far into it, there's no point in me streaming it. I would have to explain everything I've done. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to do what I want to do anyway. And I still have to finish the boss rush Gunplas I've done. The last one is the Harpy Dragon. I've done the Celestial Dragon and I've done the Hellhound. The only difference is the Harpy Dragon is more of a unique paint job that I have to have to master certain techniques to make the feather look. Let me actually use Pharaoh. Okay, when is it that the ice never could do this? Oh, that's right, back in Gen 3. It did. That icicle was more damage than it should have been. Ooh, crit! Crit! 3 crits in a row! And then I have my own custom Gramps that I have to finish. Let me actually, hold on. Let me show you what suit it is. Because I have the others as well. Oh, I had to dismantle the something. I have to clear coat this, but this is the Celestial Dragon. This is the one for the Harpy Dragon. If you ever get a boyfriend, or whatever, a male friend, I can actually do that suit. And here is the Hellhound units. Just missing 2. Which I have to get another one, because this one is going to be the ice. Going to be the ice one. So knowing all that, it just makes it easier. And most of my stuff are custom anyway. I'll do some modification, kit bash, or something. Because it's mainly fun to me to try and solve an issue. Like, I still have some parts that I gotta do some modification to for another build I'm doing. That I put on the back burner because it involves metal support systems. Oh, goody! I'm switching. More ads start in 18 minutes. Good time to go get some food. Bloody. And if you notice the feet down there, that's the part of a suit that I'm in the middle of building. Which is a real grade. Let's peck to my chomp. Ooh, 1 peck. So let's see what the 2 peck does. Oh, karate chopping. Oh, that was a crit hit. But I don't care. I'm a sadistic person at times when it comes down to me pulling some crazy stunts. Literally, the craziest stuff I've pulled. Main reason why I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! Over many other card games, because you have to think and strategize. But I hate meta so... I've said this in many streams, by the way. I don't like meta. There's no fun in meta. There's no challenge in it. That's why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. But what I don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is everyone getting into the meta decks, the autoplay decks, the auto run. You can do this every which way. You can blah blah blah. It's not all that great. It just gets boring after a while. Like literally, a buddy of mine in college built the Galaxy Eye deck. Said there's no way anyone could beat it. I used some cards that were created to feed on XEs. And everyone's like, oh, there's no way it'll work. I beat him one time. And he was surprised that it could even be pulled off. I'm looking for the... Also because of me pulling some... Thanks for the follow, Dynamite! But I've also pulled some... But the way it was built, it was only meant to screw around with XEs. Oh, you put it at a level... You rank up to level 8. Thank you. I'm gonna feed on it. And then it just went from there. And then there were some people who were... who literally went to tourneys. They dueled me. Then they realized they couldn't predict my moves. Because I was forcing their deck in the way I wanted to. Because I built my deck to adapt. No problem. Just happy to support. Thanks, man. And then they started realizing... Wait a minute. They looked at my deck and were like, there's no way it will run right. And then I played it, then they were like, how is it that that runs right? But when, and I explained to them flat out, because you're thinking in terms of meta, not the original way the game was meant to be played. You want to know why most cards get banned? It's because people figure out how to break them. Make them so broken that there's no fun in it. That's one reason why when I read some cards, like the... Yeah, pretty much, you need to think outside meta. When I read some of the Dragon Rulers, I'm like, these cards are going to get banned eventually. That's why I'm like, I don't want them. And everyone knew I was a Dragon Duelist. And they're like, oh, this would be good for your deck. I'm like, no, get that away from me. I don't want it. I like the artwork. I kept some for my own collection. But they were not worth me using. Heck, I even built a proto deck for pendulums, every summoning system. I can play it with that deck. I was bet by someone that I could not pull off Trident Dragon. I built it to pull that off using pendulum system. And it worked. And they were like, what the? How are you able to pull these stunts off? You bet me to pull that I couldn't pull this off, and I'm going to pull something off. It shows that I will willingly try and figure out how to do something just to mess with people. Because I see it as a challenge and something difficult to figure out and how to do. And that deck, the one card deck that I still enjoy, Odd Eyes, I swear, if they bring out every summoning system for the Odd Eyes deck again, give us more Odd Eyes cards, that deck will get banned. fully banned. And there's the paralyzation I knew about. But I have no problem with it. I've done the Galaxy, but I don't run. I run it in a unique way. My way, it may be somewhat of a straight build, but it's not meant as a pure Galaxy deck. I can pull some crazy stuff. And in fact, everyone's forgot how broken Galaxy Eyes can be. Here, I have one Paralyzed Heal. And also, in a week run, you can't really get a lot of heal items. Outside of the gym, you're good. In the gym, you can't do anything. Elite 4? Yes. And knowing how much craziness people can pull off, it's funny. And knew that was coming. Oh. And the best way I can describe one of my Gundam builds, because of literally me thinking that they're going to end up doing a actual they're planning on doing the kind of similar to Metaverse, not Metaverse, Build Divers thing. One of my suits that I call Bounty is literally, and thanks for streaming, I need this, is literally meant as a, similar to a bounty hunter. Which is essentially meant as, I have a capture form, sky gear, capture gear, and bombardment gear. And each one has a unique purpose. Then there's the base gear, which is actually reinforced. Pretty much, yeah, it's a bounty hunter. But then, each part of the unit could be classified as a way of preventing damage. There's a repair function to it that has on the backpack has a GN drive. It's meant as the power source for the weaponry only. Then the shield has a GN drive on it. It's meant to power a blaster connected to the shield. That I handcrafted myself too. So it's three-dimensional space fighting when I made that. And there we go. Another battle. In doing that, it makes it easier. Also, dynamite. Let's here. Yep. This is my PNG. If you remember in the Discord chat, my name is Common Pilot. This is why I'm called Common Pilot. I am literally a Common Pilot guy. It's meant as a way of me keeping up with certain things. Also, I do have my own Discord too. Let me just do this. It's really calm. But there's not very many people. Did I misspell that? Yes, I did. There it is. I post some of my builds there too. Pictures of that I've taken. And I also built the Lego Pikachu on stream last week. Minor spelling mistake, yeah. I'm not gonna deny it, I have dyslexia and ADHD, but it's ADHD combination type because when I was diagnosed, they had ADHD and ADD separate. Now, they have ADD is now classified as ADHD and attentive type. Well, ADHD, hyperactive type, is the most common that people see. Then there's... so you can tell. It's weird how many people with ADHD become streamers. Or become managers or something. Nope. I'm gonna go heal, because I'm not facing chat without healing. And I missed when we had a literal bed in this one to sleep in. I remember that from the original Pokemon. But I'm really starting to think the concept of Looker started here. And if you want to know what my team originally was when I faced Brock Dynamite, it was literally just these three: Rattata, Beedrill, and Pidgey, Pikachu, Bounty, and Butterfree. That was my entire team at the time. 3 minutes till ad break. Good time to go get snackies. Like I said, that's what a weak run is. You're not supposed to have the type advantage. You're supposed to put yourself in a difficult situation. And I pulled this off before, when I was a little kid. When this first came out, I literally used the same method. A Butterfree using Confusion. So when I say I'm a Pokemon expert, it's not a joke. I've pulled some strange stuff. I even boiled Misty's team with a Arcanine I literally raised from an egg and whooped her. And that was in Gen 2. Well, specifically not Gen 2, but it was in, let's see here if I'm remembering correctly, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I used that Arcanine and just Extreme Speed, then Fire Blast, and boiled her team. And I didn't use any setup moves either. So there's many different ways you could pull this stuff off. It's just... I prefer speed. When I say speed tank, I specifically train mine to be speed tanks. This poison ain't gonna do much of anything to some of my Pokemon. They're specifically raised for being tanky and speedy. In fact, when I did my run on ZA, I specifically chose Tepig. Because I knew if you raise him right, he's a strong speed tank for physical and special attacks. It's just one of those things that if you don't know how it's done, you're gonna mess up. That's where, if you've learned a lot of the IV stuff from the past, most of this is nothing to you. I just missed when this was difficult, and now, judging from what you just saw, it ain't as difficult as it used to be. It's just, the grinding is what I forgot how annoying it was. But I do remember that the Diamond and Pearl one was just super annoying. I still gotta finish Brilliant Diamond. I'm at the end of the gym battle. I got my butt whooped by Cynthia. Again. But it's because Spiritomb's type change. I need to check that. I forgot what Spiritomb's type change is now. Your Sinnoh. Spiritomb. Here it is. What is its type now? Ghost Dark. And yet it can tank fairy moves. Then there was a time where I actually thought I nearly knocked her out. I knocked everyone. Yeah, the ads. It's here. Is there anything? Here we go. I knew there was another battle. Alright, welcome back everybody. Knowing... Spiritomb is a Ghost Dark type. The way she raised it, it tanks everything you do to it. And any move you use, if you don't have a counter against it, it doesn't work. It gets to a point where it's just super annoying. You have to overpower it by leveling up above her Pokemon. So I have to grind. It's been years. I forgot when I got the game, and I still have to beat it. And the moment I do that, I'm gonna be happy. Okay. And most of the time, you don't lose as much. And this is a 4 hours This section's 4 hours. The other one's going to be less. Let's face chat. Imagine seeing you here, Electra. Were you really invited? I've already got 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds of everything. Yeah. There's a difference between quantity and quality. If I can find a Pokemon that can take a hit, yeah, I'm taking him. There's a reason I'm keeping Gyarados at the front. Tackle. Bite. Get the flinch, and finish with another bite. Alright. Keep him in. Bite the rat. Also, this is something that no one really knows about, but the main reason why he goes to the tower is because of what we probably did right here with this Raticate. Keep in, because I'm going to use this Dark type move. Bite. Super effective. Kinesis! Yeah, you don't see that move after this series. Which kind of surprises me. And yes, Gyarados was broken back then. Yes, finally I got Dragon Rage. Now I switch to Pikachu. Turn on the fan for a bit, as we're facing a war turtle. Thunder Shock! Not gonna do much damage. Ooh, that was a crit! Watergun! Thunder Shock! Boom. Okay, seriously, how... When I was little, I had a hard time facing this. Now, after all the stuff I've learned, it ain't that bad. Yeah, he just tossed him into something and did that to him. Alright, let's read book. There we go. Thank you. Oh, much better now. Alright, there we go. You got the hidden move cut. Now I gotta choose which one I'm gonna be using. No, because of that. Alright. I was hoping for cut. And the reason I want to cut on Nidorino is because that's a trick technique I remember. There we go. And I'm going to teach Fly to someone else. I am not allowed to use super effective moves unless the Pokemon knows them. Which reminds me. Dig. Ooh. Peck is going away. It was good at first. Now that we're getting dig into here, this is called type and chosen. Go. There goes the Saint Anne. Still here. By the way, just listen. Alright. I'm not used to talking that much, especially when I'm building. Oh, wait. Before we go. No, heal first. Heal first. Then we're going through the Diglet Caves. Oh. And considering that there's so many ways you can do this, it's fun. And I do have over 200 gunpla. Some are that I wanted to build, and some I really wanted to build. And some I just, why not build and customize or paint job it? I really do hope that they give us... What happened to potion? All you got is super potion. Oh well. I am just too fast. I am too fast with. There we go. Let's see here. Alright. 3. Limit I can use is 20 of everything. Anything I buy, I can only get 20. That's a part of the week run. And we're in here. Alright. There we go. And the main reason why I'm doing this first is because I want to get the flash capability. Yeah, that one. If it can't take a tackle from a level 25, I don't want it. That's the criteria to be on my team for the tankiness abilities. Alright, you got knocked out. You're no good. Woo! Pardon me? Alright. See if this is gonna take it. Okay, you are chosen. You are a chosen Pokemon. There we go. Diglett's been captured. Yep. Now that we got that one, there's not much else in this cave anyway. There's something about the Intimidate. As long as it's in the first bar, you get rare counters. But those that do come, they tend to be a lot stronger than they should be. One of the weird things I've noticed since I played this game. But it also keeps the trap types away. Alright, let's cut this. We can use cut because we beat Misty. Oh. Alright. 10 species, yes, I have it. Yep, here we go. Aid, which is Flash. We got the Flash. Now let's get the Pokemon from here. Ether, that's gonna be needed. Oh, I forgot what that one was. Paralyze heal. Oh well. Okay. Gonna cut here. Then we're gonna cut here. And there's a reason I'm doing this. But and here we go. Wait, nope. 3 meters, one of those. Let me actually see about something. I'm just curious if this is gonna... I forgot I could have gotten a Mankey from right here. Alright. So that encounter no longer exists, okay. I did not do root. I did not do anything to him. Alright, and we're going to go get our fossils. We're going to go get the fossils. Then we're going to go fight Surge. Which is going to be something ahead, and I think was going to happen at this early in the run on stream. Right. Right. Old Amber. Yeah, 2 fossils of rare prehistoric species. Oh yes. I want seismic toss on bounty. I want to get rid of seismic. I mean, scratch with seismic toss anyway. And then I get a better fire type. Old Amber checked. Alright, we got the Amber. Now we're going to go face Surge. Which I can't remember what level his stuff was. Alright, there we go. Gym leaders. Okay. We gotta do a little getting an arena up. Because we gotta get him up by 4. Alright. Or I could just leave him at the same level and just grind him up that way. Ow! A level 20 Diglett. Female too. Rage! Or I could just keep Gyarados on the front. Which I think I will. Alrighty, let's... I do not want to do this the entire way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, we're gonna face some gym. We're gonna face some trainers in that route that I've gone to. Only got one Pokemon there, but gonna face a lot of them. There we go. And I know we gotta get the Poké Flute. There we go. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, Ekans. Okay, Ekans does intimidate back to Gyarados. Bite. Ekans flinched. Bite. I can use the bite. This is why I like speed. But granted, there's also some that are slower. Alright, Nidorino, you're just getting switched to the front. Alright, we're going after that Pokeball. Sprout! Oh my! Cat! Let's cut that belt sprout. Right. No switching to another Pokemon. Cut. Sunspore, really? Double kick. Those are setup moves. They're not all that great. Hmm? Alright. Bloody Scrud. Really? Come on. Nidorino, kick him. Go, let's go, let's go. Dang it, Nidorino. I'm hating that Pokemon. I like the sweet scent because it allows you to catch Pokemon, bring Pokemon in, but in battle it's just annoying. There we go. Horn attack. Nope. That it is. Let's go. I mainly used that for when I was hunting Pokemon. Alright. X defense. We're gonna be going through every one of these guys to get Nidorino up. Magnemite! Kick. Because that's a steel type. Sonic Boom. Oh, that's an annoying. If they ever make a sound type, Sonic Boom, Supersonic, Sonic Boom, stuff like that could actually be the sound type. You know? Alright. Go to here. I think there's a. Yep. There's someone to go. I think we have to meet someone here. Ah, I knew I wasn't missing it. Yep. And you have to. 30 Pokemon. I need that item finder. Let's see here. I'm 2 away. Let's go Pokemon capturing. No. No. I am not getting that Nidorino. Alright. I gave the information. Right. Get that. Great ball. Let's see if I can catch any random Pokemon in this. Let's see here. I need an Ekans, so yeah, that's gonna work. Alright. Poison Sting. Random possibility that it actually does anything. Nope. Poison Sting. I know it ain't gonna do anything. But I wanted to give it a little bit of damage. Or the Pokeball. Let's go. Oh, you really think that's gonna stop me? Alright, let me pop this Mexican Coke. There we go, caught an Ekans. One more away from 30. Alright, Ekans is going into the box. Alright. There we go. Double kick. It's not going to do much of any damage. 2 minutes till ad break again, guys. Good time to refill your sub of some kind. Your supplement drinks. There we go. Throw a Pokeball at the Drowsy. This one I will teach. Go teach the Dream Eater to it. Blast. Hypnosis ain't gonna do anything, dude. Come on. Blast! Scrap it. I'm using a great ball. One of the ones I found on the ground. Is it gonna capture him? Does? Yes. Now we're going back to the A, get that item finder, and then we're good. Honestly? I need to check something. Okay. I was remembering the spelling right. The only reason I'm calling that is because it just reminds me of the actual writer. Here, I have an awake. Now, do I have a potion? Let's heal up. Alright, there we go. Woo boy! Alright. And I just got into a battle with a sparrow. Ad break ends in a minute, guys. Let's cut that sparrow. Oh wait, I need to go back. Yeah, that stream elements is not keeping up with the timing of the stuff. Alright. Now we got the 30. Yes. Now we just need 10 more. Then we get the experience share. Alright. Alright, there we go. Welcome back, everybody. Man. Okay, here comes a Rattata. And here comes a double kick to the Rattata face. Okay, that... I did not expect that, but I expected it to be effective, but I did not expect that. I'm gonna have to get Bounty up to level 22 because I want to use him in this fight. Okay, seismic toss. Not all that great, but still gave me a good knockout. Alright, that worked. Now, seismic toss. There we go. Level 20 for bounty. I do not want smoke screen. That is a good move, but it's not in my scheme of plans of how to beat trainers. Alright. We've got a good amount of training down. Now, let me... Alright. Let's go heal up. And then I'm gonna go into the gym. I know most of them are using Magnemites, a lot of them are. Uh-huh. I gotta find those two. Alright. Pikachu! Get digged. Ah, blast. That Pikachu was faster. And the poison. This is another reason why I'm choosing to put Nidorino first. It's because of the poison. I'm doing a poison system with this. Can't move, comes back up. Poison still does damage. Quick attack, doesn't do much. Dig. I'm pulling something that I really don't mind doing. Slam. Dig. Damage. Boom. This is allowed in a weak run. You can use the same type advantage on moves, but not the type advantage on the Pokemon. Now, I'm going to use Bounty for this one. I want to burn, baby, burn. Time to burn the Pikachu. Double team. Not gonna do much damage. This is how I knew this was gonna work. See if we can pull this off. And there it is. There's a switch under. Blast! I did not want to go to this one without healing, but this is gonna be fun. Sonic Boom does a tremendous amount of damage. Dig a hole. Bark doesn't do much of anything. Dig knocks him out. Now, Magnemite, switch to Bounty for melting purposes. We do have a Lurk redeem. There we go. Thunder Wave, not surprising. Come on, come on. Ember, 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 Ember. Thunder Shock, not surprised. That was a crit hit. Mist. Ah, I see you used it, huh, Dynamite? No confusion! Not gonna be doing much damage. Supersonic still misses. Ad starts in 20 minutes, so let's see if we can get this knocked out. Boom. That's essentially what I pulled off, Dynamite. Alright. Now to heal everybody up. Essentially, it's going to be a poison knockout system. There we go. There we go. Now we gotta find all that. Hey, Lena! You missed something funny. Oh. Yeah, you missed last week's craziness. Which, under here. Oh, and that gets reset. Here. I don't like how I have to keep looking through this. Okay, there's a switch here. Trying to sort out this new job I have. Ooh, that stinks. There's a switch there. Nope. I only can find from the only ones I can find them or 2 years ago, which makes no sense. That's weird. Dang it! Alright. Blast! I cannot remember how to do that. Person. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out first. So I can reset that back to what it needs to be. Alright, if I can find it. Man, this is annoying. Alright. Okay. Here. So I did the first one. Dang it! There we go. Now I gotta face this guy. 3 gym battles in the room. I'm only on the 3rd gym, so this is gonna be fun. Alright, what is it? Dang it! What is it? Ah, Pikachu! Poisoning! Poison sting. I should, but with what I'm planning on pulling, double team gets blasted. Hook. Come on, come on. Why? Come on, I want to see a poison stat. A crit. And there we go. He's hurt by poison. Dig. Quick attack. Dig, 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 dig down. He gets hurt by poison, then he comes and attacks me. Oh, double team again. Oh boy, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when the dig or the poison takes him out? Alright, switch out. A bounty. Because I want the poison. Yes, get the poison treatment. Lamb. Now I'm gonna seismic toss your butt. I don't care if you missed. I really don't. It's gonna be funny. Hope you have a good time with your new job. Lena. And Bounty now is level 21. There we go. Alright, now that that's dealt with, we're going to go heal. And do more damage. And I do kind of have a set schedule for myself. Monday's would be one of those days that's a so-so kind of a day always. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I do stream. But I stream on Saturday at 1 o'clock. I mean Sunday at 1 o'clock. Unless my day job's like, no, we need you here Sunday. So most of my schedules kind of rotates around it. Out then work from home. It'll let me. Oh, let you work from home is for the most part. A little bit. Yeah, that would be nice. I wish I could do that. But what I'm best at is physical. Alright. Go. Yeah. Zap your enemies. Yeah, Time to take me out. Let's see what you got. A Voltorb. Shockwave. Is it gonna do damage? I don't think so. Dig. Yeah, I dug a hole. Sonic Boom, don't do nothing. Boom. Super Potion, I wanted to do, cause him to use his Super Potion up. Anyway. So I'm gonna frustrate the living jeebers out of you, Surge. Let's see if I can beat this in 8 minutes. Or ad break hits. Dig. I don't know why. Normally he sends out Pikachu first. Now that I think about it, that's weird. Oh no! Pikachu used double team again. Okay. He's got a speedy Pikachu. Let's dig. Dig a hole. How did I know Thunderwave was coming? Take it out, the Pikachu. Now, can we take out his... Because we're the same level now. That's his Raichu. If we can't take him out, we're going to use Gyarados. Shockwave. That's going to do damage. That did a lot of damage, I'm not surprised. Okay, let's dig the hole. I knew you were going to try and use Shockwave again. Will that do it? That didn't do much. But am I going to dig first, or is the Shockwave going to knock you out? Inarino gets knocked out. Alright, Gyarados, you're coming out. You're weak to this, but at the same time, you're faster. Bite. Why? That would have been smarter. Before I used bite. Again. Seriously. Serge, you're supposed to be a military man. You should have realized you could have took me out with just fun with that again instead of using Thunder Wave. That is just sad. Alright then. Oh, not wrong way. Okay. I'm gonna have to reteach Pack to Nidoran now that I think about it. Alright, because we're out of that, we are now gonna get Nidorino to evolve to Nidoking. There we go. Alright, then. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now for which Pokemon I have to teach Flash to. Butterfree, I can teach you Flash. String... I don't need String Shot anymore. Let's see then. Let's get that one. Here we got Suicune, Rocktoon, Roar. Alright, let's go back this way. Now we're going to do the item finder. Blast. Let's go. Let's go. Going. Let's keep going. 1 minute till it. Oh well. Let's go. Alright, now we're going to go take. Okay. We're going to cut through here. And we're going to end right here. And switch over to building. Alright, now we're going to switch over to building. Alright. Let me pull this off because I don't need that. Let me actually fully get out. Other than music of the game does not still there. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now we're getting to the build time. Which is sooner than I expected, because honestly I expected a lot of knockouts in those gym battles. Which kind of surprised me. Alright, those are the stickers for this. We're doing the legs right now. Still in the middle of the legs. Whew. Alright, and let's see here. I need the E's and G. E, G, and C. I don't need that, don't need that. I do need the C. I don't need A. I don't need the D right now. And the E's and the G. Okay. And how's everyone's day been? Ah. Alright, I can just pull that there. There we go. Alright then, let's see here. Oh, God's sake, the fan just blew that right out of the way. Okay, let's see here. I need E2, 3, and 4 on all of them, and I need I, which is the gold pieces. It's been alright thus far. That's nice to know. Alright, let's get all these components we need for this off. Alright then. Clippy, clippy, clippy. There we go. Here, then we need E13 and 14. Okay, we're just gonna get the E's off, which is this one. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot. I need to change the switch to the build. There we go. Models and miniatures. There we go. Put that there. Let's see here. The rest of this is arms and shoulder and some other stuff. Let me check. Yep. The rest of this is just that. Okay, but we're doing the... let's hear, judging by that. We're doing the right leg right now. Okay. Now I need the C. C's right here. Alright, now I need here. C41 and C43. 41. Oh, Christ. There we go. And what was that again? 43, okay. There we go. Sorry. And I need G15. G17, G7, G9. Okay. G15. Fifteen is... I'll do more Pokemon on Wednesday. Now, let's see here. G9 and G7 and 17. I did not want to do that, but whatever. At least if I'm reading it right. Yeah, G9. Whew. Alright, this is Shining Gundam. Real grade. Okay, it's 7. Which is all what this is. Okay, come on. There we go. What is that? Ah. Right then, let's hear it. And then I'm gonna need D20. And then, what's the other one? 22. Okay. Okay. That there. Now I need H. Where is it? H2. Alright, and this one. Need that one. 810. There we go. Whoo boy. A27, yep. Now I need F21 and 19. All these pieces I need. There we go. And then I need, let's see here, F9 and F22. There we go. Oh boy. So where is that other part? There is 9. There we go. That should be all of those components that I need right now. That should be every single one of the pieces. Yep, it is. Besides the I, which I need to get now. Here, I8, I9, I6, and I7. 7. Whew. 9. Let's see here. 6. Oh boy. There we go. I'm gonna need this for a little bit of... Wait a minute. Where's the other gold? No, that's bronze. I know I had another gold. Oh well. There we go. That's all those components. Okay. Now I pull this. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Go. In 19 minutes, another ad break, guys. Go. That's a clean trim. There we go. Oh man. I get too kind of zoned in when I'm building too. I'm gonna be doing clean after stream. Because I gotta do some clean and get a lot of stuff up. And make this all good for me to actually put together my new desk. And hopefully I can actually get it built this month. There we go. Get this nice and clean. There's also going to be a pup built this week. Alright, there we go. Okay, that popped off on its own. Going. Go. There we go. Sit here just looking. Ah, you're playing Helldivers. Eventually, I'm going to have to try that, even though I don't have. One, I'm not a PlayStation person. 2, I suck at FPSs. But all the crazy, kooky stuff you can pull is what makes it seem more fun. There we go. Alright. And also, Dynamite, I do have most of my streams on my YouTube channel as well, which is mostly VOD and shorts. I'm just doing this for fun. Oh, sorry. With the belchies. It's just coming out of me. There's a command to actually get to it. And it honestly shows my growth in this craziness. Okay, see here. Okay, this one goes into here. Put that down. Goes into here like so. Right. And there we go. And there we go. Alright, that's done. Now I gotta do this. There we go. Woo! Yeah. There we go. Oh boy. This has been a fun time today. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Ah, that felt good. Popping my joints. Go. There we go. Ooh. Man. I don't like when my knuckles... I haven't done a lot of stuff that would allow my hands to start feeling good. But I've done enough builds with having to be dexterous, that my joints start aching. I start feeling pain. There we go. Eventually, I want to do a lot of other custom VTuber builds. Granted, the sad thing is, I already know that I'm not going to be able to do any Hololive because they're working with Gundam. And I'm going to get the Matsuri, not the Matsuri, the Marine one, the crossbow Marine. Because honestly, I want to see how annoying that suit is. Any suit that people say don't get, I'm gonna get. Because I want to know the problem with the suit. See if I can modify or make it better. I know that the Crossbone Gundam real grade is a hand grenade. Which in itself is a pain. There we go. Now let's see here. Okay, alright. Come on. Go. Okay. Now we gotta do all these eyes. Alright. Looks like we don't need that. Go. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay. There we go. Now let's see here. Go. Ah! Hmm? Yep. That's right. Push that way. Now I click on this. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. There we go. Let's keep going. There. Here, which... Oh, okay. That right, that's my question. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, nope, that's not right either. Okay. Is that here? No, that's the right. One, two. Hmm. Okay. Here. Just like that. It does not want to go in there like that. I'm gonna do it this way instead. Mm. Hmm. See this again. Hmm. Hmm. That ain't it either. Supposed to go like this. Oh. That's the answer. Okay, I'm a bonehead. There we go. Right, pull that out. It goes like that. There we go. Eventually, sometime next month, we're gonna be either next month or in May for Pokemon. I mean, not Pokemon. Lego Batman. I'm curious. Is there something on the... Okay. Here. Oh, wait. Okay, there's silver points, so yeah, whatever. Oh. Pardon me. Go. Whew. Alright. Let's see here. Flip that around. Okay. 5. There we go. There we go. That's good. Let's see here. Need 14, 41, and 41. Alright then, let's see here. Okay, now 41 and 41. Right, where's 41? All right. We're gonna do 40 on this bottom section, judging from what I'm seeing. There we go. Howdy, Anna White. Yes, I'm building real grade. Ow. I'm doing it this way because I want to make a crazy thing. Okay. Now, let's flip this. And welcome in. Okay. There we go. Right there. There we go. So comforting. Yeah, they are. Okay. Now I gotta find the silver. Alright, here we go. Oh. That's your. Hmm. Let's see if I can figure this one out. We're gonna be trimming all this up first. And I still have some that I haven't finished. Like the one where Chat chooses the color scheme. This is the head and the body of it. And then I have to finish this guy up. Okay. Alright, then I need these first. Okay. Knowing how many different ways you can build, it's just so much fun still. Go. Go. Goes there. I put that there because I've already got that dealt with. Go. Keep going. Okay, that there. Oh, that's there. Down. This is such a confusing way of doing this. go. That should be accurate placement. There we go. Alrighty then. Mm-hmm. And this. Alright, if I'm reading this right, here. It goes there. There we go. Let's get this. There we go. There. Okay. Flip that around. Oh. That. Okay. What the blasted? Ow. Huh? Okay. That's just weird. Let me check again. I swore I got the right part. $15. Oh, now I see where the mistake is. That's 16, not 15. I have to take this all off. I clipped 16, not 17. That explained it. Okay, so that's left. That goes to that one. I keep getting these. And that. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go. Dang it. Alright. Go. 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 Alrighty then. There we go. There we go. Alright, and there we go. Go. Okay, so that's not the one. There we go. There we go. There. That's one leg down. Now we're going to get all these other components. There we go. And that goes there. That goes on there. Go. Ow. There we go. Put that down. There. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is definitely comfy, and my joints really are screaming at me right now. Which I am not surprised by one dang bit. Now, where's the E? This, uh, this is the one that still has those parts. There we go. Go. Boom. 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 There we go. Then we do the waist, torso, then the head. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. There we go. Alright, there we go. Getting closer and closer to finishing. Oh, I need a... Oh, that feels so good. Releasing that pressure. Okay. Yep, all the parts are here. Okay. I may end up using some... I could definitely use some of these bottle caps for some weirdness. I've built a lot of weird things. Oop. And I need to get... I almost forgot the D components. Alright. Oh boy. Alright then. Alright. And... Sorry. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Let's keep going. Go. Oh boy. I'm gonna be splitting this into two when I do the VOD. One section is gonna be for the gameplay of Pokemon, and the other is gonna be the build. There we go. There we go. Keep going. Oh! Oh yeah! I can show you Bounty, by the way, Dynamite. And his horse. That was Bounty and his horse. And some Legos just fell. Wasn't Pikachu, it was just Legos I haven't built yet, which I need to do on stream one day. Pardon me. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. Go. Keep going. Right. And go. Okay, I need to spin this one around though. There we go. Now that's more correct. Alright. And yep, I need to figure that out. Alright, and huh? Eventually I would like to try and do a D&D kind of gunpla or Gundam style thing. But that's what the bill Gonna misassemble it's gonna be. Go. Go. There we go. Go. There we go. There it is. Ah! I did not notice the odds would heal. Go. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go. Welcome back. Sorry. Alright. Ah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go. Oh. Okay. Go. Hmm? Hmm? There we go. Put that down, that up. There we go. Nope. There we go. There. There we go. All right then. $15. Let's get this dealt with. There we go. Okay. Oh, my back's driving me nuts. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What is it? This. This. Now 40 and 40. One. There we go. Alright, that's done. Great. Over here. Go. There we we go. There. Alright. Okay, that snapped off on its own. Ooh. Hope everyone has a nice day. Go. There we go. 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 There we go. Okay. Go. Keep going. To get this built. Go. There we go. 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 And there we go. Okay. What to do? Ow. I don't know why I got poked. No. Now we're going to do the waist. Mhm. Okay, I need C. Where? E. That's F. Those are E. Here's C. C14, C15, C13. There it is. There we go. Need C42, and then C1. And C2. Quarters right here. There we go. Okay, now I need D17. Any more C's? C4 and C3. Yep. Ooh, dang it. My dang nabbit me. And now I need, let's see, 18, 19, 17, 12, 16, 15, 14, and 24. 24 is right here. Alright, and let's see here. Oh, and D13. 13's right here. There we go. Alright, we'll get all these parts up. Alright. Go there. This will Play. Alright. Go. Go. There we go.
Ooh, itchy.
Going. Hmm. There we go. That. There we go. Here. Look at that. Go. Alright. Oh boy. Almost finished. I'm really surprised no one's done any of the sound alerts. I've been prepared for someone to pull a sound alert, try to startle me, make me lose focus. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Go. Okay. Now I need the east. Specifically E18. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now I need F. Go. Here. This mostly is here. Yep. Okay, then F's 8 and 7, 6. Then this piece 2. Go. This is definitely gonna be interesting. Go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I need to get B again. Where did I put? There's G. Okay. E5. and then G3. G2, G4. I mean, alright, have fun, Dynamite. And have a good night's sleep. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. E6. There we go. Oh, right there. Okay, now I need A1. Mm-hmm. $28. Well, I'm about to end soon anyway, once I finish the waste. Alright, the waste is now going to be complete, and we will end. Just print all that up. Ooh, Christ, my back. Okay. There we go. Gonna finish this up. Alright. Back. We got all the parts, but nope. We're ending stream today. I'll finish the assembly of this later. Alright, I hope y'all had fun. We're not raiding anyone today, so have fun, everybody. See you back here on Wednesday for more. My God, my brain doesn't want to work, but have fun, everybody.